I was Cleopatra, I was young and an actress when you knelt by my mattress and asked for my hand. But I was sad you asked it as I laid in a black dress with my father in a casket. I had no plans. Yeah. And I left the footprints, the mud stain on the carpet, and it hardened like my heart did when you left town. But I must admit it, that I would marry you in an instant. Damn your wife, I'd be your mistress just to have you around. But I was late for this, late for that, late for the love of my life. And when I die alone, when I die alone, I'll be on time. And while the church discouraged any lust that burned within me, yes, my flesh, it was my currency, but I held true. So I drive the taxi, and the traffic distracts me from the strangers in my backseat. They remind me of you. But I was late for this, late for that, late for the love of my life. And when I die alone, when I die alone, when I die, I'll be on time. The only gifts from my Lord were birth and a divorce. But I've read this script and the costume fits, so I play my part. I was Cleopatra, I was taller than the rafters, but that's all in the past, love, gone with the wind. And now a nurse in white shoes leads me back to my guest room. It's a bed and a bathroom and a place for the end. I won't be late for this, late for that, late for the love of my life. And when I die alone, when I die alone, I'll be on time.
Sono solo e sogno all'orizzonte, mancano le parole. Sì, lo so che non c'è luce in una stanza quando manca il sole. Se non ci sei tu con me, su le finestre mostra a tutti il mio cuore che hai acceso. Chiudi dentro me la luce che hai incontrato per strada. Con te partirò, paesi che non ho mai veduto e vissuto con te, adesso sì li vivrò con te, partirò su navi per mari che io lo so, no, non esistono più. e mancan le parole. E io sì lo so che sei con me, con me. Tu mia luna, tu sei qui con me. Mio sole, tu sei qui con me, con me, con me, con me. Con te partirò, paesi che non ho mai veduto e vissuto con te. Adesso sì li vivrò con te. Partirò su navi per mari che io lo so, no, no, non esistono più. Con te io li rivivrò, con te partirò su navi per mari che io lo so, no, no, non esistono più. Con te io li rivivrò, con te partirò. Io con
Early Monday morning to Friday at 5, man, I work, but I don't climb. Boss man can shove that overtime up his can. All I wanna do is put a drink in my hand. To fill it up or throw it down, I got a 40-hour week worth of trouble to drown. No need to complicate it, I'm a simple man. All you gotta do is put a drink in my hand. Yeah, the parking lot is muddy, can't get to the door. I take my jacked up, drop it down in 4x4. Chill down a long neck, warm up the band. All you gotta do is put a drink in my hand. To fill it up or throw it down, I'm about to tell a new one in this old town. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I'm a rocket man. All you gotta do is put a drink in my hand. And that's make me wanna go ooh, ooh, ooh. When you dance like that, you got that little tattoo playing peekaboo on your back. Yeah, if you wanna impress me, baby, here's my plan. All you gotta do is put a drink in my hand. Yeah, fill it up or throw it down. When you drive me home, take the long way around. You be my lowest lane, I'll be your Superman. All you gotta do is put a drink in my head. My head Monday morning that alarm clock sings. It goes bang, bang, bang while it rings. Yeah, I'm ready to roll if you wanna rock again. All you gotta do is put a drink in my hand. Yeah, fill it up or throw it down. I got a little hungover, still hanging around. Yeah, that hair of the dog is howling, hey there, man. All you gotta do
Windmill, windmill for the land, love forever hand in hand. Take it all, live on your stride. It is taking, falling down. Love forever, love is free. Let's turn forever, you and me. Windmill, windmill for the land. Is everybody in?
Laughing gas, these hazmats, fast cats, lining them up like ass crack. Ladies, ponies at the track, it's my chocolate attack. Shit, I'm stepping in harder this year. Yeah, bear repping in harder this year. Watch me as I gravitate. Ha 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 ha. Yo, we gon' ghost town, this Motown with your sound. You in the blink, gon' bite the dust, can't fight with us. With your sound, you kill the ink, so don't stop, get it, until you chat ahead and watch the way I navigate.
Windmill, windmill for the land, love forever hand in hand. Take it all, live on your stride. It is taking, falling down. Love forever, love is free. Let's turn forever, you and me. Windmill, windmill for the land. Is everybody in?
Don't stop, get it, deep higher captains in it, steady, watch me navigate. Don't stop, get it, deep higher captains in it, steady, watch me navigate.
In 1 week,
Are you ready?
there's only one place where you can go big at long last. Go further
To infinity
and go back to where it all began.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Disney Plus brings your favorite movies, series, and originals together from Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, National Geographic, and more.
We are all connected.
All of these and more streaming November 12th on Disney Plus.
With white sand beaches and natural wonders, there are endless reasons to visit the Dominican Republic. Save up to $600 on trips to the Dominican when you book with FunJet Vacations. Visit funjet.com or call an agent today. Restrictions and exclusions apply. View full terms and conditions at funjet.com.
It shouldn't be a pain to clock in at work.
But it is.
I feel like I need a vacation just to, calm down, but
That would require requesting time off.
Which is a whole other system.
and another password I forgot.
It makes me want to bang my head up against the wall.
Oh, I probably shouldn't do that because selecting health benefits was so confusing.
I'm not 100% sure that's covered. It is frustrating.
What's not frustrating? Paycom. With Paycom, your employees can rock all their HR tasks in one simple app. So let's get rolling. Visit Paycom at rockyourhr.com.
Just yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. Suzanne, the plans they made put an end to you. I walked out this morning and I wrote down this song. I just can't remember who to send it to. I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. Won't you look down?
Hi, Tiffany. To answer your question more fully, what it will be is it will not be the same questions, kind of just repackaged. I'm not going to take the same 5 quizzes and just kind of chop them up and give them to you in paper form. Rather, what they will do is cover some of the same content. So instead of kind of the phrasings of, giving you one example, it will be a different example that kind of demonstrates your understanding of kind of the same course concepts that we've covered throughout the semester. So with it is paper pencil, so with that it's a little bit different than the quizzes that you had taken prior. So be aware of that. There is a study guide that should be viewable right now. You'll notice that the study guides are very similar to what you see in the quizzes, but that's more representative of the fact that you're going to be quizzed over the same type of content as opposed to the same exact questions. So a good way to kind of prepare and study for those quizzes is to go back through the old quizzes and kind of take a look at which ones you were getting right, which ones you were getting wrong. Those should be viewable if you go into D2L, go into the quizzes, then you should be able to click on past quizzes and choose, attempt 1. And it should be visible where you can see kind of how you performed on all 20 to 25 questions, where what your response was, what the correct response was. If there are any of the fill-in-the-blank questions that you want a little bit more feedback or detail on, simply shoot me an email. I'll be happy to follow up with you and provide that feedback for you. Other things to do to kind of prepare for that, again, you can kind of go into those submission views, cover up all of the answers and kind of the responses that you gave, read through the questions, kind of quiz yourself. If, for instance, you retake quiz 1 as kind of a practice thing and you're finding that, you get them all right, probably indicative of the fact that you've remembered a lot of the course content from that section and kind of can focus your attention on the later chapters and later quizzes. If you are, retaking quiz 2 or 3 and you're struggling quite a bit, those questions that you do get wrong are probably kind of good indicators of stuff that you might benefit by kind of going through the material another time or checking out the presentations or some of the other course material. And as far as that, that's kind of the best advice I have for you. With it, the test itself will be roughly 45 questions. That's same delivery method, kind of, so fill in the blank, short answer, true, false, some kind of short answer essay response, but the style of the quiz and the tests is very, very similar. But again, the questions have just kind of been repackaged and still again assessing the same content, but done in a slightly different manner. So hopefully that addresses your question. If I went too quickly, feel free to rewind the video, or if there's anything else I can provide for you to help your understanding of what to expect in the quiz, simply enter it into the chat box. I'll be happy to follow up with you. But beyond that, happy that I could address this question. You still kind of do have a month and a half to prepare for it, so it's good that you're kind of keeping an eye to the future.
Body's aching and my time is at hand. I won't make it any other way. Whoa, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend, but I always thought that I'd see you again. Been walking my mind to an easy time, my back turned towards the sun. Lord knows when the cold wind blows, it'll turn your head around. Well, there's hours of time on the telephone line to talk about things to come. Sweet dreams and flying machines in pieces on the ground. Whoa, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend, but I always thought that I'd see you, baby, one more time again now. Thought I'd see you one more time again. There's just a few things coming my way this time around now. Thought I'd see you.
Hello, I'm Johnny Cash. I hear the train a-comin', it's rolling around a bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps a-rollin' on down to San Antone. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. I bet there's rich folks eating from a fancy dining car. They're probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. But those people keep a-moving, and that's what tortures me. Well, if they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train was mine, I bet I'd move it on a little farther down the line. Far from Folsom Prison, that's where I want to stay. And I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away.
Something happening here, but what it is ain't exactly clear. There's a man with a gun over there, telling me I got to beware. I think it's time we stop, children. What's that sound? Everybody look what's going nobody's right if everybody's wrong. Young people speaking their minds are getting so much resistance from behind. Time we stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. What a field day for the heat. 1,000 people in the street, singing songs and a carrying signs. Mostly say hooray for our side. It's time we stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Paranoia strikes deep into your life, it will creep. It starts when you're always afraid. Step out of line, the man comes
It's time to get the power you've always wanted with Dodge Power Dollars. The math is simple. For every horsepower of your new vehicle, you'll get $10 off. That's up to $7,970 off on a Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat Red Eye. We're bringing power to the people, literally. Now it's time to shift into high gear and get some power to your playlist. Powered by Dodge.
Let's observe the inflatable noodle man. His constant undulating entices people to look at me, look at me. He's tireless and brainless, a literal airhead. Curiously, however, the inflatable noodle man, when hearing that Geico not only saves people money, but also has an award-winning app that makes it easy to manage one's policy, he knows you should switch. Because yes, switching to Geico is a no-brainer. Just ask an inflatable noodle man. Carefully, they are unpredictable creatures.
With more than 450,000 podcasts on Spotify, you're only ever a tap away from your new favorite show. From chilling true crime to the hottest takes in news, pop culture, and sports, there's something for everyone. Tap the banner to start listening now.
mom found her brother, then she found the container wrapped up in a newspaper, stuffed in a duffel bag with hockey pads and $7,000 in rubber bands. We didn't speak at the service, but then later a message from a number that wasn't familiar said, "Hey, it's Charlie's sister. Would you do me a favor? There's unfinished business. It's roughly the size of a baseball." I said I wasn't totally sure, but yeah, I could probably call someone. I knew this kid from my dorm when I went to school in Wisconsin. My 2 semesters were a total disaster, and he was part of the problem. Hadn't talked in forever. But Wayne from Winnetka picked up on the first ring. I explained the situation. He said he'd be interested, but we'd have to come to him. We said lunchtime on Wednesday, a Mexican restaurant a mile north of Midway. He worked for his father's shipping company out west of the city. Right now I'm not working. She said we could split it. Just glad to be finished. Not even tempted. But it's so goddamn sad in her house right now. He's still hearing everything. She just needs a break from it. Said she wants to come with. We left really early. Went from St. Paul to Cicero in my Chevrolet that didn't have any radio. Had a boombox in the back seat that was running out of batteries. Played 1999 into Led Zeppelin 3. When the tape deck got all wobbly, she still sang the harmonies. The transaction was easy. My buddy looked similar, just a little bit heavier. And counting all the money in front of him seems silly. This isn't the movies. It was over so quickly. Wayne got in his car, drove into the Sunset, turned left onto Cermak. She turned to me and said, "I've never been to Chicago. I got nothing going on tomorrow. Maybe we could stay here tonight, lose ourselves in the glass and light. I've never been to Chicago. I got nothing going on tomorrow. Maybe we could stay here tonight, lose ourselves in the glass and light." We got a room at the Hyatt, Michigan Avenue. I can still picture you. We each got a toothbrush at Walgreens. We drank in the taverns, we ate somewhere Italian. Then she's on the sidewalk trying to ask for a cigarette from oncoming traffic. I felt God in the buildings, the light from the skyscrapers showing up in the river. And 4 years didn't seem like much anymore. We both want the same things. We kiss on the corner, we kiss in the corridors, we fumbled with clothing. We all want the same things. And then it was morning. Drove back all hungover, and all the way to Eau Claire she played with her hair. Came up on St. Paul and she was sobbing.
this world alive. Well, thank you for the things you did in my life. If I ever leave this world alive, I'll come back down and sit beside your feet tonight. Wherever I am, you'll always be more than just a memory. If I ever leave this world alive, if I ever leave this world alive, I'll take on all the sadness that I left behind. If I ever leave this world alive, the madness that you feel will soon subside. So in a word, don't shed a tear. I'll be here when it all gets weird. If I ever leave this world alive. So when in doubt, just call my name. Just before you go insane. If I ever leave this world, hey, I may never leave this world. But if I ever leave this world alive, she says, I'm okay. I'm alright. Though you have gone from my life, you said that it would. Now everything should be alright. She says, I'm okay. I'm alright. Though you have gone from my life, you said that it would. Now everything should be alright. Yeah, should be alright.
Hello, mates. This is Captain Crunch. If Crunch Berries are a fusion of crunch and berryness, which came first, the Berrylicious Crunch or the Crunchalicious Berry? The Crunch is calling. Try my Crunch Berry cereal.
When a water heater goes, it waits for no one. Neither should you. And thanks to the Home Depot's same-day installation of water heaters, you won't have to. Right now, you can also get 10% off Rheem, America's #1 water heater, when you have it installed. So why wait? For same-day water heater installation, just look to the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. Valid through November 27th. Excludes tankless models. Other restrictions apply. For license numbers, see homedepot.com/waterheaterinstall.
With more than 450,000 podcasts on Spotify, you're only ever a tap away from your new favorite show. From chilling true crime to the hottest takes in news, pop culture, and sports, there's something for everyone. Tap the banner to start listening now.